Rockets. At guard, Jalen Green. Forward, Jabari Smith. At forward, Dylan Brooks. At guard, Fred VanVleet. At center, Alperen Sengun. Visiting team head coach, Ime Udoka. Forward, 6'7", number 28, Dorian Finney-Smith. Guard, 6'5", number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie. Forward, 6'8", number 2, Cameron Johnson. At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. At guard, 6'6", number 1, Mikal Bridges.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Alperen Sengun.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from this number during the rest of the season.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The guard spots are VanVleet and Green. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Sengun in at the 5 down low. And for the Nets, Cameron Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Tip-off goes to Houston. Here we are, Clark, just about midway through the season, and the cream of the crop is starting to show itself.
You know, Kevin, this is where we get an idea of which teams are really kind of cruising into the playoffs, hitting their stride, if you will. On the other hand, there are some teams trying to kick it into a higher gear.
Near the three-point line, it's VanVleet. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And expect smart plays like that from VanVleet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Here's Green. Pass to VanVleet. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. First quarter, just over a minute played. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Covered by VanVleet. Just 2 to shoot. Claxton with the bucket. And it's Houston's ball. This time they met in Houston.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Passes it to Bridges. Green with the rebound. Johnson against Van Vliet. Dishes it to Green. Smith on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Brooks cans the shot from the wing. So if you look at the Rockets' struggles, Clark, over the last few seasons, what stands out to you?
Well, I think it starts at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. I mean, a team is not going to make noise in the NBA if they don't defend consistently. I'm sure improving on D is a focus this season.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot. Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Houston, Dylan Brooks. Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Second free throw, no good.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
To the paint, and stolen by Şengün. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Şengün with the screen for Green. Drills it from outside. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Bridges a screen on Van Vliet. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Over Green. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Green inside. He's against Bridges. Green passes to Van Vliet. Down low. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage, slipping past there for the finish.
Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. A fader. Şengün with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Van Vliet outside. Screen by Şengün. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Here's Van Vliet after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Van Vliet kicks to Smith. A rebound by the Nets.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Shangun covering. Bridges outside. Nets passing it around. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Dinwiddie for three. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Van Vliet with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. Green deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Bridges. Another miss by Houston.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Pulls up on the wing. Shangun with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
Shooting 2.
Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started, the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
And it's tied up with that one. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Here they are.
And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. You look at Houston. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. The pass to Green. Brooks outside. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Brooks finds Smith, and he gets the bucket.
What a finish by Smith Jr. there, flexing his way through the defenders.
15 seconds.
Well, Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Free throw good, Smith.
So many are excited about Smith Jr.'s future. I think if he can add some muscle to that frame of his, he's going to be a real problem.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still without a basket. Bridges misses. Now Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it to Brooks. Here's Green. Releases from the wing and drills it. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
The defense had the right idea, but Green just refused to be denied. Outworking good defense.
Here's Claxton. Shangun covering. Bridges shot. Good.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Van Vliet against Dinwiddie. Out to Brooks. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Here's Bridges. Over Green. Bridges misses.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Van Vliet finds Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Bridges against Green. Shoots over Bridges. Green, no luck.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And here's the fast break. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Green. And the Rockets lead by 4.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Green. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And stolen by Şengün. Smith outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Finney Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Some changes for Brooklyn. O'Neal's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Dennis Smith in for Dinwiddie. Houston also making some changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in for Green. Now here's Van Vliet. He has 7. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson, the pass to Smith. Back to Johnson. There's the triple. And the 3-ball is good.
Can't leave anybody open around Smith. I mean, he finds them quickly. Love his court awareness.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. They trail by 1. Thompson in the corner. Tate with the screen for Thompson. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here is Smith. No scoring in this one. Johnson can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Eason. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Claxton with it, covered by Smith. Claxton with it. O'Neal outside. No good with the triple. Houston in the lead. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Blocking foul. Nicholas Claxton. First personal foul.
Brooklyn making some changes. Brendan Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
On the court.
Walker comes in for Johnson. And it's Bridges in for Dennis Smith. Houston also making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Smith. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here's Thompson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Thomas against Thompson. Now here's Thomas. Defense right on him. The tray sinks the 3-pointer. Thomas got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The Nets shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. They've got O'Neal. Thomas is out there with Bridges. Then it's Walker, and it's Watford into the 5. So that's the Nets' 5. The 3 from Thomas. Frames the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Thompson. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Clark, these days, especially in the playoffs, any weak link defensively gets exposed.
Yeah, well, you're going against the same opponent. So whatever area that you're weak in, that's going to be exposed. Specialists can get a few more minutes during the regular season, but in the postseason, hey, every possession extremely valuable, and you're trying to have the players on the floor that give you the best chance to win at the highest level.
And the Nets with possession here after the Rockets pick up 3. They set the screen to the middle. Shot clock at 5. Thompson looking for an opening. Holiday, the pass to Thompson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And that's now 9 points from Amen Thompson. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Rockets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. In third, the Rockets.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Shoots over O'Neal. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Thomas passes to Watford. He kicks to Bridges. There's the screen from 12 feet out. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
When Lonnie Walker first entered the NBA, Clark, his athleticism really stood out. He's very quick twitch.
Yeah, he is, but recently his athleticism has taken a back seat, which I think is a good thing because Walker has focused more on becoming a better shooter, refining that part of his game, as well as trying to be more consistent in his overall offensive game. So that, to me, speaks volumes to this young man's development.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Bridges against Holiday. And Thompson kicks to Holiday. In the corner, it's Eason. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Rockets lead by 3.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Now here's Thomas. He has 7. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, we have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them. Evan?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Pass to Eason. To the inside. Here's Şengün. Misses the baby hook.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Feeds to Walker. Back to Thomas. O'Neal outside. Bridges outside. Passes to Thomas. Bridges a screen on Holiday. Thomas outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson up top, defended by Bridges. Thompson against Bridges. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
Thomas passes to Watford. The pass to Bridges. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots. Houston's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And here is Şengün. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Portland.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for O'Neal, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Nets trail by 4. Now here's Dinwiddie. Hasn't made one yet. To the paint, here's Bridges, and he makes good on the layup.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
First one falls for him.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he could be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Brooks.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Outside Thomas. 6 to shoot. Baseline jumper. Again, the Nets for 2. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Brooks against Bridges. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Brooklyn. Tate, he's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Thompson. VanVleet kicks to Tate. And some nice passing there by Houston. 5 to shoot. Tate with the screen for Green. Off target from outside. Brooklyn's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's putting up about 17 points, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Green kicks to Tate. VanVleet outside. Beyond the arc. Trains the 3-pointer. VanVleet's got 10 points in the game.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. VanVleet doesn't just hoist them up. His 3-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Now, here's Thomas. 9 points in the game so far. The shot's good. Thomas got 8 here in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Tate a screen on Johnson. And Brooks. Here we go. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Finney Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Thomas. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Thomas. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Smith. Houston leading by 3. Green with the ball. Now Thomas defending.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Dinwiddie kicks to Thomas. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Thomas. Shoots over VanVleet. Thomas with another miss. Rockets have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Outside, Green fires from deep, knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Dinwiddie dishes to Thomas. Johnson outside. Goes up on the wing. Thomas, no good. Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Green finds Tate. It's good.
An underrated part of Green's game is the ability to see the floor and make his teammates better.
The Rockets have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Jay Sean, Tate with 1 shot.
Free throw good from Tate. Nets trail by 9. Here's Dinwiddie. Last time out he had 14 points. Now Thomas. Down low. Claxton. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Whoa.
That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And it's Green missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Dinwiddie drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. And now just a 5-point Houston lead.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Tate, a screen on Dinwiddie. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
1:52 left in the first half of the game. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Van Vliet against Dinwiddie. Van Vliet, right side. They kick it out to Green. Tate with the screen for Green. Over Thomas. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Counted in the Houston lead's been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Thomas.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Green. This is it to Tate. Kicks to Green. Now, here's Tate. Finney Smith defending. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. There's the pass to Thomas. Here's Finney Smith. Tate covering. And the basket by Johnson.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet against Dinwiddie. Van Vliet kicks to Green. No good from outside. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look at Houston, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ball game.
Well, they're taking care of the ball. That's one thing. It feels like they just want to avoid empty possessions. And for the most part, they have.
Like Shaq Shadamas, their advantage is foresight. We see things others don't. Yama, 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 yama.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
Hey, that quick release is what makes Smith so lethal in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Has to finish Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Jabari Smith picks one up. The Nets shooting their sixth and seventh free throw attempts tonight.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
That free throw missing.
The definition of a stretch four, Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
And he's good on the second. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to the right wing. Şengün with the screen on Bridges. Clock at 4. And here's Green outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Here's Van Vliet after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. Shoots over Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bridges against Green. Van Vliet brings the double team. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Şengün covering. Good work there as it goes. Bridges has got 26.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too.
Count it.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closer, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Green. 10 points for him. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Off target from three-point range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Finney Smith can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Brooks outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Johnson against Brooks. 5 on the clock. The 3 nailed from three-point land.
3.
Brooks has got 9.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Rockets leading by 5. Outside, Green. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Brooks. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Connects from three-point range. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Brooks against Johnson. Brooks misses.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Van Vliet. It's deflected. Johnson surveying the floor. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, and a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. And the shot is good. 14 points for Fred Van Vliet.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Smith against Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Doubled by Smith. Dinwiddie against Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. Johnson from outside. And the Nets, another 3. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Van Vliet sets the pick for Green. Van Vliet outside. Şengün with this screen on Dinwiddie. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Claxton, takes it inside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for the Nets. And a switch here also for Houston. Eason's checked in. And the free throw, no good. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Here's Green. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. They set the pick over Green. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
From deep, Green gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 13 points.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Thomas passes to Johnson. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Covered by Van Vliet.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Jalen Green. He's putting up about 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
Well, you know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
3rd in steals and top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. That just tells you this is a group that values taking care of the ball.
And looking again at their steals, they put aggressive defense right at the center of what they do. Their goal all season has been to make opponents as uncomfortable, Greg, as possible.
That time the defense all up in Green's business, but he can get physical just like they can.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Passes it to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Brooks with the bucket.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Van Vliet against Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Outside Thomas. Dinwiddie sends the screen for Thomas. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Thomas got 18 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Smith missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 18. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Smith dishes to Brooks. Outside, Green. Houston moving the ball around. Eason finds Van Vliet. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. And the top rebounding teams in the league this season. 5th best, the Nets.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. O'Neal comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. 8 points for him. Back to Johnson. And a wide open look for Walker. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Tate. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Tate's only got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Thomas with the ball. And here's Johnson outside. Tate with the rebound. Van Vliet against Thomas. And Fred Van Vliet gets the 3. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
Now the pass to Thomas. The kick out to Walker. To the middle. Johnson outside. Lets the 3 fly. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Johnson. O'Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there. Van Vliet against Thomas. Van Vliet, right side. Pass to Tate. Back to Van Vliet. Picked by Tate. Thomas against Van Vliet. Brooklyn with the rebound. On the wing, Walker is definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas.
And look at how focused Van Vliet is on D, not allowing the shooter any space.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Nets out in front, up by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our rest of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. O'Neal is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Bridges. And it's Watford in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nice shot by Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now, here's Thomas. It's stolen by Tate. Here's the break. Holiday, the pass to Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. And Şengün throws it down.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
Thomas against Thompson. Thomas surveying the D. Over Thompson. Thomas, no good. Rockets leading by 3. Outside Holiday. It's Thompson off the drive. Ripped away. O'Neal with it. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson against Thomas. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Bridges, good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
It seems like Bridges' confidence just grows every year, taking it right to the defender.
On the run, but he made the adjustment. Now that's 17 points from Amen Thompson. That's trailed by 3. Pass to Watford. Inside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Houston?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
The first free throw is good.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the inside. Here's Şengün. Right through the D for the layup. Şengün's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Bridges. The kick out to Walker. It's good. This game is all even.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Holiday against Bridges. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Bridges a screen on Tate. Thomas passes to Bridges. Holiday brings the double team. Just 4 to shoot to take the lead. And Thomas with the lay-in. Good. Thomas got 20.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Now on the way to the floor.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. The message was simple: keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thank you, David. It's stolen. Walker surveying the floor. O'Neal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
Nice
foul.
work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Holiday kicks to Thompson. Will it go? And he connects with the jumper. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter. The Nets with the lead. Bridges outside. Passes it to Thomas. Down low. Claxton with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 4.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here is Holiday. Thompson finds Tate. Count that bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Thomas, following the score by Houston. Bridges dishes to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Thompson with the rebound. For Houston, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Free throw, good, Holiday. So for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Walker. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Thomas. The Rockets also changing it up. Brooks comes in for Tate. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. Both free throws good from Holiday. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Shoots a fader. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. The pass to Holiday. Van Vliet sets the pick for Holiday. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Şengün. Clock at 6. Brooks from outside. A rebound by the Nets. Finney Smith's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Holiday to take the lead. Another miss by Houston.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Passes it to Bridges. Makes it off the glass. Bridges has got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Bridges against Holiday. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Van Vliet's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. To the paint. Here's Bridges, and he lays it straight in. Bridges has got 36.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bridges against Holiday. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Over Claxton. Şengün no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Johnson up top. Nets passing it around. Claxton the pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Now here is Holiday. Smith outside. Brooks against Johnson. There's the 3. Brooks misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Van Vliet against Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. In the corner. Finney Smith with it. Dinwiddie for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Van Vliet. It's deflected. Here now is Dinwiddie. And there's the pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Brooks.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Timeout called. The Rockets.
Now heading to the floor,
Jalen Green's checked in for Houston.
some noise, everyone. Another spectacular show.
Rockets trail by 7. Van Vliet outside. Outside, Green. Smith outside. Trying to get something going. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 6th assist on the night.
Smith rising to the occasion, making a play when they needed it.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges. That one drops for him. Bridges has got 38 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Back to Van Vliet. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That's on Jalen Green.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line, 2 times.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Dinwiddie against Van Vliet. Şengün with a screen on Dinwiddie. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Van Vliet against Dinwiddie. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Bridges with the steal. A finish, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
Van Vliet looking around. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. There's a screen to the middle and to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're down by 6. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the Rockets with possession here. It counts, and now they trail by just 4.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
Pass to Claxton, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Van Vliet, got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And an intentional foul right there.
His third personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton. At the line, 2 times.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 8. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot.
Get loud, everyone. Let's give it up for Team Hype.
Now Now here's Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad.
When they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Team's 5th foul. And at the line, shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. So it's Brooklyn with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Mikal Bridges.